For today's headlines, OFWs in Taiwan safe after deadly jolt. Solon bats for WPS exploration. Traffic jams on next week's ADB meet, says the MMDA. Sting nets 200,000 meth in Rizal. DOT to transform Mindanao into tourism region. PSC preps facilities for Team Philippines. Good evening. Today is Monday, September 19. I am Vernon Velasco, and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. The Department of Migrant Workers quickly got in touch with overseas Filipino workers in Taiwan after Sunday's magnitude 6.8 earthquake. DMW Secretary Susan Ople guaranteed the families of OFWs that she has instructed the Philippine Overseas Labor Office and other officials to regularly report on the developments. She assured over 147,000 OFWs in Taiwan and their families that the DMW is ready to provide the needed assistance, particularly for those who have been affected by the earthquake. As of Monday noon, Ople said there are no reported Filipino casualty or damage to OFW worksites or dormitories, but tremors and aftershocks continue to be felt. Ople is currently in the United States as part of the official delegation of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. to the United Nations General Assembly in New York. At around 2:44 p.m. on Sunday, a magnitude 6.8 earthquake struck 42.7 kilometers north of Taitung Country Hall with a depth of 7 kilometers or 4.4 miles. Cagayan de Oro Representative Rufus Rodriguez on Monday urged the Marcos administration to ignore the Chinese and begin exploring the West Philippine Sea for gas and oil. Rodriguez, who chairs the House Committee on Constitutional Amendments, stressed that the government should not consider what the Chinese might say and should instead be led only by the country's interests. The lawmaker likewise urged the administration through the Philippine National Oil Company Exploration Corporation to implement the service contract search for gas in Rectobank within the country's 200-mile exclusive economic zone. The Rectobank, according to the Solon, could potentially replace Malampaya, which supplies a large part of the fuel requirements of power plant energizing Metro Manila and Luzon. He claimed that the natural gas is cheaper than other fuels, and closure of Malampaya in a few years without a replacement would result in higher electricity costs in Luzon. The MMDA has advised the public to expect traffic disruptions on some major roads and minor streets next week for the 55th Asian Development Bank annual meeting. In an advisory on Monday, MMDA Acting Chair Carlo Di Mayuga said that at least 300 delegates from ADB member economies are expected to attend the event at the institution's headquarters in Ortigas Center, Mandaluyong City, from September 26 to 30. Occasional traffic disruptions may also occur along EDSA from Magallanes to Ortigas, Julia Vargas and ADB Avenue, also San Miguel Avenue, Codex Drive, Bank Drive, and St. Francis Street. On EDSA, the delegates' convoy may use the inner lane or the EDSA busway from Guadalupe to Ortigas. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Magandang araw mga katribo! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelovelo, Comfy Manalo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Jerk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas na ang mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Sama-sama natin alamin ang mga natatawang istorya sa mga latest na kaganapan sa loob at labas ng bansa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Fun and inspiring na kwentuhan? Sagot na yan ang programang Spotlight ng Daily Tribune. Makipagkwentuhan at kilalanin ng iba't ibang personalidad na kilala sa kani-kanilang larangan. Manood at makinig sa mga inspiring stories na kanilang ibabahagi kasama si Nina Ventura. Be ready ng mamangha at matuwa every Thursday alas 2 ng hapon dito lang sa Daily Tribune Facebook page Mga impormasyong direktang makukuha mula sa sources at diretsahang usapan. Yan ang ating daming sa inyo sa programang Straight Talk. Samahan nyo kami sa makabuluhang talakayan live tuwing Martes alas 10 ng umaga sa official Facebook page ng Daily Tribune at Tribune Now on YouTube.
More than 200,000 pesos worth of suspected shabu was seized from two suspected drug pushers in a buy-bus operation in Taytay, Rizal on Sunday afternoon. The two suspects, identified as Nasif Dumaraya and Arthur Ramos, were nabbed in buy-bus operation conducted by operatives of the Rizal Police Intelligence Office along Highway 2000, Barangay Santa Ana in this town at about 3:30 p.m. Seized in the operation were 7 pieces of heat-sealed transparent plastic sachets weighing more or less 30 grams with an estimated street value of 204,000 pesos. Also confiscated from the suspects were 1 unit of 38 caliber revolver, 8 pieces cell phone, and a motorcycle, and also an undetermined amount of buy-bus money. The suspects, now detained at the Taytay Municipal Police Station Custodial Facility, will be charged for violating the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act of 2022. The Department of Tourism is exploring the Mindanao region as a prime tourist destination during the tenure of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Recently, Tourism Secretary Cristina Garcia Frasco had a meeting with Defense OIC Secretary Jose Faustino Jr. to discuss the possibilities in turning the region into a complete tourism site and to fully open the tourism under Marcos Jr.'s vision to expand tourism development and promotion to all parts of the country. Looking at the long-term generational impact and inclusive growth brought by the tourism industry, Frasco and Faustino discussed possible collaborations in tourism development, as well as opportunities to spur economic recovery anchored on the many gains made in peace and order in the Mindanao regions. The Philippine Sports Commission announced on Monday that the Rizal Memorial Sports Complex and Phil Sports Complex facilities are being prepared for the use of national athletes. National teams use the facilities inside the RMSC in Malate, Manila, and the Phil Sports Complex in Pasig City for training and competitions. He said the agency is full steam ahead to ensure the delivery of services to the national team and grassroots partners. RMSC's two major facilities, namely the Rizal Memorial Coliseum and Ninoy Aquino Stadium, were used as government quarantine facilities and medical centers for COVID-19 patients and are now undergoing repair and rehab. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch us again tomorrow only here at Daily Tribune's Facebook page. Again, this is Vernon Velasco. You are watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay home. Good night. God bless us all.
We would like to thank the following: Araneta, Pag-ibig, SM Supermall, Veteran, Divina Law Offices, ICTSI, Xlog, Globe, Kia, PLDT, Cherry, Tanawan, Prime Homes, RLC, Pure Gold, Meralco, and SM Retail.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tarsito are available on our community Viber.
Come take my hands, told me when this happened, come take my hands. You just told me when this started, cause sweetie, you make simple things complicated. Yes, you made me feel all appreciated. You don't look at me that way, thinking you will stay. Don't give me hope, don't give me hope. You beg and hold me tight, and together we will fight. Oh, but you leaving, yeah, sweetie, you make simple things complicated. Yes, you made me feel all appreciated. Simple things come